display in blue. If you hit the drive mode select, it'll change it to sport mode, which will display in red, as well as giving you the sport indicator. And we have a new snow mode, which I'm sure you guys won't be using today. And that actually indicates in white. Now, one of the biggest changes we made on our Ultimate model was we actually previously, before 2014, the Ultimate model it was a 4-passenger seating configuration with a first-class right rear seat that had the leg support. Now, in talking to our dealers and our customers, what we found was that it was a cool feature to show, but it was a feature that was used very infrequently. So what we decided was to really focus on driver-oriented features as well as balancing the rear seat package to serve the needs of not just one passenger, but the additional outside passenger, and also give the additional seating capacity of 5 passengers.
So that seating is gone?
Correct.
Park lounger is gone?
Yeah.
Is that just U.S. market or worldwide?
It's U.S. market. So for other markets such as Korean domestic, which has a different, obviously, kind of a need, that's still available.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So as you can see, this is the rear seat of the Ultimate for 2014. We've added dual 9.2-inch rear seat entertainment monitors. So previously we only had a single 8-inch monitor. And we've added 4-way power lumbar to the outboard rear seat. So before it was only on the right-hand side, now it's on both the left and the right-hand side. And we also added power door closure. Another key thing I want to point out is what you see in this picture here, which is the rear seat console that folds down that has a controller. This is on both our Signature and our Ultimate models. But on our Ultimate models, it has a greater range of control because you have the rear seat monitors. And what you're actually able to do is actually input destination via the rear seat. So as you know, a lot of times we're driving, we have passengers in the back seat, we're focused on driving, and we're looking for a place. And somebody in the back seat obviously has the capability either looking on the phone or doing the point of interest search in the back. So now they can do that and input the destination into the nav system. So it really is a cool feature, and we think this is an industry first as well. Now, this moves to driving dynamics. So in this chart above here, you can see that 2 out of the top 5 purchase or reasons for this segment are related to ride comfort and fun to drive. So we saw it as an opportunity to further enhance our driving dynamics. What we did was, in normal mode, we added greater ride compliance, and in sport mode, we added greater control and a more sport steering feel. And we did this by revising the rear bushings as well as retuning our standard air suspension system to deliver that ideal balance. So there's going to be a greater differentiation when you drive now between our normal and our sport mode. So that's another feature I want you guys to test today using the drive mode select button. So as I mentioned, we have 2 build configurations for our Equus, our very comprehensively equipped Equus Signature model, and our top-end Equus Ultimate that now becomes a 5-passenger seating configuration that delivers unique, specialized luxury features. This chart was just meant to kind of show you the amount of spec additions and changes we've made for the 2014. So with our Signature model, you can see that we've added a significant amount of standard features. And the only thing we dropped was the driver's seat massage. In terms of our Ultimate, as I mentioned, we have a significant amount of driver-focused technology features, with the change being that we eliminated the first-class right rear seat. And this is another eye test chart for you guys. It's not intended for you guys to read through this, but it really shows a really strong standard feature set of the Equus model. So, of course, standard 5.0 direct injection award-winning V8 engine at 429 horsepower, standard 8-speed automatic transmission, standard air suspension system. So in terms of pricing, for 2014, our MSRP is $61,000 for the Signature model and $68,000 for the Ultimate. And additional freight of $920, so you can see on the right-hand side the total price with freight. And we expect, in terms of mix between these 2 models, the mix split should be about 70% Signature and 30% Ultimate. So previously, for our Ultimate with just the 4-passenger configuration and the executive right rear seat, our mix was about 10 to 15%. So we really think with this additional change that we're going to bring up the mix on the Ultimate model. of course, the key question is, how does this compare versus our key competitors, right? So with the 2014 Equus here, I know it's kind of hard to read. What you'll really notice is, look at the standard feature set of our vehicle, especially in terms of advanced safety and technology features, such as adaptive cruise with full stop and start capability, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, blind spot detection. These are all standard on the Equus signature, and they're optional on all our key competitors. So the Equus signature enjoys over nearly $11,000 price advantage versus a base LS 460. This isn't even the long wheelbase, this is a short wheelbase LS 460. Comparably equipped, we're at nearly a $20,000 price advantage versus the Lexus LS. And when you look at Equus versus either the S-Class or the BMW 7 Series, we're at nearly $37,000 price advantage. And what that means is, not only could you get an Equus signature as your daily driver, but you could have a fun weekend car. You could get a fully equipped Genesis 3.8 track model, and you would still come out ahead of the Mercedes. So that's a pretty compelling story. So in summary, 2014 Equus really elevates our premium design, our advanced safety set features, and still delivering supreme value. So we really are happy that you're here today. We really want you to drive the car and experience it and really see the level of change we've made to it. And with that, that wraps up my presentation. So I'm going to bring back Lori, and I think we're going to have a little bit of Q&A.
We'll open it up for any questions. We've got Ricky, and we've also got James Stewart.
Only rear-wheel drive? Do you have all-wheel drive also or not?
Correct, only rear-wheel drive.
Yeah, the smart cruise control with start stop capabilities. What type of situation